What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are doing another video on the Polaris Pro RMK Patriot 850, and today's video is going to be on 5 things you should or must do to your 850 before you ride it. I kind of got this video idea from Next Level Clinics. He did a similar video to this, but I'm going to kind of do my take on it, and yeah, I want to do my take on this video. So I'm going to give you guys 5 must-do things you should do to your 850 before you even think about riding it. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright guys, before we start today's video, I wanted to say one thing, and I was looking through my analytics trying to see like where you guys are from, your age group, your demographics, everything about the guys that watch these videos, and I realized that 95% of you guys that are watching my videos are not subscribed. So that means only 5% of you guys that are watching my videos are not subscribed, and a lot of you guys are return viewers. So if you guys are interested in this type of content, I want to take a minute right now and invite you guys to go hit that subscribe button and join the family and just come along for the journey with this 850, because January 11th, I am actually, for real this time, going up to the UP to go ride. So I'm super stoked on that, and I just want to say that I realize 95% of you guys aren't subscribed, which is a big number of you guys not subscribed. So if you guys keep coming back to these videos, or it's your first time here, I invite you guys to smash that subscribe button. One other thing before we get into today's video, guys, I want to say this is your last chance to get in on the Q&A. I am doing a Q&A, my first one ever. So if there's anything you want to know about me, my sleds, you have just a random question you want to ask me, go ahead and drop that down below and I will feature in the Q&A. Alright, without further ado, let's get into this video. Alright guys, so the first thing that you guys want to do to your 850 before you even think about riding it is, if you guys are interested in doing this, is adjusting your ski stance. The new Polaris front end is adjustable from 38 inches wide to 36 inches wide. 38 is going to be more stable, a little bit wider. 36 is going to be narrower, and it's going to make it more nimble and playful. Also a lot more tippy if you're riding any trails with these. So the first thing I recommend doing to your 850 before you even ride it is playing with your ski stance and decide if you want it at a 38 or a 36. I actually decided to go with the 36, which is putting these bushings both towards the inside on both skis. If you guys are interested in doing that, I have a full tutorial video on my channel. I will link, first link in the description below. If you guys are interested in doing that, I walk you guys through how to do this and show everything, the tools you need and how to do this. So if you guys are interested in adjusting your ski stance, go ahead and check that video out. So yeah, definitely the first thing I would recommend doing to your 850 is adjusting your ski stance. So the second thing I recommend doing to your 850, and we're gonna come to the cockpit here, your handlebars, your brakes, and your throttle, is adjusting everything so it fits you how you want it to be fit. Most of the time when these dealers set up your sleds, they set it up with a general, just basic setup. They don't really go into depth and help you fit your sled ergonomically for you. They kind of just set it up to set it up, just a very basic way. So if you guys have your sleds and you sit on it and something doesn't feel right, or you want to make it more comfortable, I'd recommend going in here, take some Allen bolts here. These are Allen bolts. Take some Allen keys and go ahead and adjust your handlebars how you want them. I have mine tilted back just a little bit because I like to have them leaning towards me a little bit. But if you like them straight up, go ahead and just loosen these 4 bolts. Adjust your handlebars how you want them, and then you're good to go there. Second thing you can do is also adjust your brake. I already went through and adjusted my handlebars, my brake, and my throttle. Not on camera, just on my own time. So if you guys want to adjust your brake, move it side to side, up and down, all you got to do here is the perk reverse button is just a Phillips head screw. You're going to want to unscrew that, and then this zip tie should be fine. I didn't cut my zip tie, but if you're pushing it farther away that way, you might want to cut your zip tie, and this will easily be movable side to side. Then you're going to come up here and use some Torx bits and undo your brake lever. Just enough. You don't need to take this completely off. Just loosen it enough so your brake slides and moves up and down, and you can go ahead and adjust this to how you want it. Guys, same exact thing with the throttle. The throttle is just another Torx bit, which is down below, which will loosen up your throttle so you can move it side to side, up and down, left and right. I, again, adjust everything how I want it, my handlebars, my brake, and my throttle. So if you guys are interested in doing that and you want to make your sled ergonomically fit you better, go ahead and do that, because most dealerships, unless your dealerships set your sled up with you or know for some reason exactly how you like everything, then maybe you're okay. But most likely, more often than not, your sled is not going to be set up perfectly for you. So go ahead and do that before you ride your 850. So the third thing you should be doing to your 850 before you even ride it, if you have a mountain sled like I do, and if you do off-trail, boondocking, carving, you're rolling your sled over, you're falling off, you're going through trees, is you're going to want to move your kill switch from the top of the sled to anywhere down here where it's more protected from the cross member on the bars, or right here where it's kind of out of the way of everything. Because I've had multiple times where I'd be riding through the trees and all of a sudden a tree branch comes down and it'll smack your kill switch and it'll kill your sled. Or if I'm like carving and I hit something or I lean too far, I come over and knock the kill switch and it kills my sled. Or same thing like side hilling. If you're side hilling, then you slip and hit that, then your sled's dead, and you gotta restart it, and you ruin your line. What I like to do either is move my kill switch down below here on the flat part or on the side. Today we're gonna do that right now. We're gonna take my kill switch and put it on the side right here. So we got our Torx bit here, and we're just gonna undo this one Torx screw on the back here, and your kill switch is already coming loose, just like that. Thread that all the way out. Don't lose your screw, obviously you're gonna need that for the reinstallation. So just pop the screw out. And this is just the kill switch, is literally just a plastic clip here. So here's the kill switch. This slot right here clips onto this hook right here, and then you clamp it around your bars and put the kill switch back on. So I'm gonna remount my kill switch facing this way so it's completely out of the way of everything, and just to reinstall exactly how you took it apart. Put the plastic little clip around, and then take your Torx bit. Make sure your kill switch is how you want it. And then just tighten it down. That's a simple and easy way to make your ride just that much more safer in case it got in the way and somehow your sled died when you really need it running and something bad really happened. So this is just kind of like a safety feature, and also just something nice to have so it's out of the way. And it also makes the top of your bars look a lot cleaner. It's not as cluttered. So it's just something simple and easy you can do to your 850 before you ride it. Here's tip number 4 on things you must do to your 850 before you ride it. And one thing that you guys have probably been hearing about all over Facebook, all over forums, everywhere, is that these 850s have been notorious for fouling plugs. So before you even think about going out to ride, I would go ahead and get yourself a set of spare plugs. So I ordered my spark plugs. They're on their way right now. You want to get the NGK BPR 90S. That is the plug that's meant to run in this sled. So that's what I ordered. I ordered 4 of them. So I had 2 sets of backups. So you guys are like out in the woods playing or on the trails and you follow the plug, it'd be a real shitty end of your day. So make sure you have at least 1 set, if not 2 sets of spare spark plugs on your sled at all times, just in case you were to follow one of these plugs during break-in, so you don't have that rough of a day for you and you don't end your day that shitty. So I recommend before you go ride your sled, at least get a set of spare spark plugs, if not 2. So a little side note is my dealer actually did a fantastic job filling up the oil. My oil's filled up all the way. But if you guys got your new sleds, go ahead before you even ride it and take the side panel off. It takes 2 seconds and check to make sure your dealer fills your oil up all the way. So I've seen videos and seen some people that say that their dealership hasn't filled their oil all the way and they only have half a tank of oil. So make sure your dealership filled up your oil all the way. Shout out to Leone's Polaris in Peru for filling up my oil all the way and setting up my sled perfect. I also checked the belt deflection and everything is good to go there. So shout out to them for setting up my sled amazingly. But yeah, just make sure you guys have oil in there and a set of plugs. The 5th and final thing you want to do to your 850 before you even think about riding it is change your fuel settings. I know this is going to be very controversial. I know I'm going to get guys in the comments that say don't do this. This is what I was told by my dealer, so this is how I'm going to break in my sled. Is you have 2 fuel settings. You have the E10 mode and you have the 91 mode. I was told by my dealership to run it in the E10 mode for break-in, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't do this. Go by what you think and what your dealership told you. But make sure, basically what I'm trying to tell you with this 5th tip is make sure that your sled is in the proper fuel settings for break-in via what your dealership told you. Again, I was told to run it in E10. Some of you guys may be told to run it in 91, or some of you guys were told to run it E10 and decided to run it in 91 anyway. I'm doing what I'm told. So basically this tip is just saying, do what you were told by your dealership for the fuel break-in. I'm running an E10 like I said, and once it's out of break-in, I will switch it to 91. Okay, so there are 2 types of gauges. You have the interactive display, the PID, which is what I have right here, and you have just your basic one that comes on the base model sleds without interactive display, GPS, and all that. If you guys want a tutorial on how to use the interactive display, I would go ahead and play with it for a while, learn how to really use it, and then go ahead and make a video for you guys. But in order for that to happen, I need enough comments down below saying you want a video on this. So if you guys are interested in seeing a walkthrough on that, go ahead and comment down below and let me know. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed 5 tips you must do to your 850 before you ride it, go ahead and smash that like button. Comment down below what videos you want to see the 850 next. I know a lot of you guys want to see me ride it. January 11th, save the date. That is the day this is happening. So you're going to have to wait for that. Unfortunately, I'm dying too. Unless we get like an inch of snow overnight like they say, maybe I'll go for a quick rip. But other than that, it will be January 11th. If you guys are new here, enjoy this type of content, or have watched previous videos and are currently watching this one and are not subscribed, I do cool things and stuff, so go ahead and smash the subscribe button. And that is gonna be it for today's video, guys. I will catch you guys in the next upload. Peace.